Poor people governor, shalom. I greet you all, comrades. Faith. Faith is the evidence of things hoped for, the substance of things not seen. Faith, I ask you, my brother. Faith. It's a trying time. It's a real trying time for our comrades in Guyana. And by extension, the diaspora. It's been 4 months, as we would say, and tack since elections in Guyana. And there's no credible declaration to swear in a president to continue the good works of the Guyanese people. The reason for that is the incompetence of the GCOM chairperson and the incompetence of the Guyana courts, which is the High Court and the Court of Appeal. I have no apologies for that. Their incompetence gave way to the ABC's countries, ABC EU countries, to invade and say what they think should happen, because they can see clearly that the court of Guyana is incompetent. We've been back and forward, and still there's no direction from our court. And to prove what I'm saying, take into consideration this thing. I can't really work with these kind of. However, yeah, take into consideration, we went to the High Court pretty recent, and we got a judgment based on her opinion, based on my opinion, based on my assumption, based on her. We didn't go to court for your opinion. In her ruling, there's nothing based on the Constitution of Guyana. And it's unfair for the High Court of Guyana act in such a manner. Based on we want to hear the Constitution. What the Constitution of Guyana say. Miss Chief Justice, we don't want your opinion. Taxpayer don't pay you for your opinion. We pay you to interpret the Constitution of Guyana. Period. We went to court and can't get a ruling, but you dismiss everything based on your opinion. Based on my opinion, I feel that Apnu should get swearing, but they ain't happening. Who's you? We don't want your opinion. We want your interpretation of the laws of Guyana. We want no opinion of nobody. We get the opinion of the US, the opinion of everybody. We don't want opinions. Solutions is what we need. We need you to tell us directly what the Constitution state and what it say. And what's your interpretation of the Constitution? But I figure that you cannot. Because to quote the Constitution is to give David Arthur Ranger the presidency of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. And that's not probably one of your agendas. It's clear that the GCOM chairperson doesn't have the balls to declare either PPP or APNU as the winners of the 2nd of March election. She don't have it. If she had the balls, it would have done a long time ago. She is indecisive. She don't know what to do, period. She wants somebody or the court to tell her what to do. That's what she wants. She asked for a report, got a report, she still didn't act on the report. And the chairman of the election commission has tricked the Guyanese people. No apologies for that. We have been tricked by Claudette Singh. She tricked us, including me, because I put my neck on the line for her. I was being tricked. Claudette Singh agreed with the two leaders to have a recount done to bring a final credible count. When they get into the boxes, they will check Tom Jones to make sure that Tom Jones is Tom Jones. Tom Jones was in Guyana. Tom Jones is alive and well. And Tom Jones was eligible to vote. This will be agreed upon. Or the 60 is clear as crystal. And none of these big high magistrate, judge, chief justice, and a bunch of balloons, they read in Article 60. The only part of Article 60 that interests these intelligent fools is the part that speak to the tabulation, the mere count. What's that, 100? How we arrive by 100, they don't care. Big educated fools. They just make you feel like you went to all the different colleges. Educated fools. A mere tabulation, that's what they're dealing with. When Article 60 clearly state that they're going to get a final credible count, how will you arrive at a final credible count? We were being tricked by Claudette Singh. Now Claudette Singh signed an agreement with the leader of the opposition and the president that this is what we're going to do. We're going to buy a bag of potatoes, bring it here, sort out these potatoes. If there's any bad potatoes, we're going to throw it out. And what remaining will be the winner. Whether it's 50 or 49, what is the remaining figure will be the winner. That was the agreement. At the end of the process, Claudette Singh decided to say, I don't have the authority to decide what good from what bad. So if they got one rotten potato in the bunch or two, it got to stay right there. That's what Claudette Singh decided to say. She ain't got the power to determine which vote good from which vote ain't good. But all along this election, we hear GCOM got so much of power. They got more power than GPL. They got more power than the Guyana Power Light. But suddenly, Claudette Singh don't have the power to sort out this nonsense that's going on. The High Court got the power. We go to the High Court saying that GCOM have the power. Let me rephrase. GCOM, there is issues that GCOM have to deal with. That's what the High Court saying. There is issues that GCOM have to deal with. So who really got the power? A pack of intelligent fools and the feel of the local Guyanese average person stupidity, pagali, we retarded. That they can come and tell me a bunch of balloons and we can just play with them. GCOM saying they ain't got the power. The High Court got the power. And the High Court saying GCOM got the power to resolve these issues. What kind of nonsense is this? No wonder why the ABC EU countries could meddle in re-election, because y'all showing y'all incompetence and making the world feel that Guyanese stupid. It's time we get a grip of this nonsense. It's not kids we're dealing with. Big politicians, members of parliament, members of the judiciary system, judges, lawyers, and mixing we up. Carry here, there, and everywhere in a masquerade. We are really feeling it total. Enough is enough. Frustration is building. Tension is building. There's a pandemic season going on all around the world. People losing their jobs. People can't send their children to school. People still got to pay school fee and all these nonsense. And there's no assistance from the Guyana government. None whatsoever, because there's no parliament and there's no president. It's unfair for the average Guyanese person. Leaders of Guyana, it's time to come to the table, because there's no way forward. The court ain't giving you a way forward, and GCOM is not giving a way forward. It's time that we put aside our differences and come to the table. It's either we go all over again to a new election, which I think is the best thing, or we reach a compromise. It's simple. We cannot go on. We need to put country first, not party. We need to put country first. This is not an easy topic to relate to. It's difficult for the average person in Guyana with the nonsense that is going on. We rally from court to court and still can't get a way forward. And the ABCEU country looking at us as though we're a pack of fools. They could dictate what's supposed to happen and when it's supposed to happen and who's supposed to swear it and who's not supposed to swear it. And the blasted right. The damn right. Because you were handling your own business in Guyana and you can't get it handled. We going to court, no direction. GCOM, no direction. So where the hell the direction coming from? If the court of Guyana cannot give a direct direction and interpret the constitution based on their honest judgment, that's what it's supposed to be doing. Not based on a party line, like what we see come from the High Court. The ruling from the High Court is down a party line, period. They're not ruling. If you come to court, you want to hear what the Constitution say? This is what you want to hear. You don't want to hear the judge opinion. She could go to hell with your opinion. We don't care about your opinion. Period. We come to court for you to interpret the Constitution of Guyana. We come to court to hear nothing more. Your opinion, we don't care. Just as you tell the lawyers that you're not interested in what they have to say about other things, we ain't interested in what your opinion about nothing. We interested in the Constitution. You get paid to interpret the laws of the land. Nothing else. Your opinion you could keep to yourself. And dare me and go and read her judgment and see your judgment. Nothing about the Constitution. Absolutely nothing. There's no quote from nothing. Everything is in her opinion. Nonsense. We have to get it right. Tensions are building. Tensions are building. And the very last thing I let you know, and I in closing, there is no way under the Constitution of Guyana illegal votes will create a government. No way under the Constitution. It will never happen. Whether you're A, B, C, E, U, or GCOM, CARICOM, whoever you be. It will never happen in Guyana. Never. So take it out one thoughts about getting a government installed in Guyana by illegal means. It will never happen. And especially getting the PPP installed by illegal means. We had enough illegality with that party. We will never stand for that nonsense. Get the hell out of here with that crap. We will never, And there's a strong message to who have ears to hear. Never stand for any government being installed by illegal means. Worse yet, the PPP civic nonsense. Have a blessed and a wonderful day, my people.